Julie, can you do it like me? Can you do it like me?
Do I Intimidate You at South by Southwest?
Can you do it like me? Can you do it like me? Can you do it like me? Cause you know the way you touch it.
Do I Intimidate You? We are back again. I am so excited to have a man on the sofa who's going to keep it 100 with these other men because we have to hold them accountable. So first of all, what's your name?
My name is Christopher.
Christopher. Thank you, Christopher,
Yes.
for joining us. So my question is very simple. Christopher, as a man, as a strong man, because that's what I'm getting from you,
Thank you. Thank you.
do you hold other men, maybe your homeboys, your friends, colleagues, whoever, do you hold them accountable in their bad actions in dating?
I think absolutely yes, but I think what ends up happening, you are your social group. There's this idea that you are the sum total of your experiences and the people that you've been around.
Right.
And like minds draw like
Right.
people.
Yeah.
So we hold each other accountable. People have stopped me in my bad actions and being a bad actor to say, come on, Chris.
Now what you do? Can you give me a little something that you did? What you do?
Let's see, what did I do that, I've been fortunate to say, I can definitely say that I'm a good guy,
Okay,
good.
good. I feel that.
But I think even with that starts at home. My dad would say, at the least, don't leave them worse than when you met them.
Can you say that one more time?
Don't leave them worse than when you met them. He instilled that into me. My mom was a good role model, and I think their relationship was very good for me.
So you grew up in a two-parent household. You saw that.
I did.
See, that is a
And
foundation.
They went into it young, and I think it just draws upon itself over and over and over. It's a repetitive thing. But yeah, the guys that I'm around, I respect very much.
And they respect you. Yeah,
I would hope so. I would hope so.
Yeah.
But what we end up doing most of the time, iron sharpens iron. We look for ways to keep building one another.
Yeah.
But the problem there, it comes with consequences also. Because when you're outside of the norm, you can sometimes be lonely.
Yeah.
It can be a lonely situation.
Yeah, very.
You can self-isolate and sometimes be pushed out of what is, I guess, the norm.
Yeah.
Because if you don't adhere to those particular standards, those rules and ideas, even among women,
100%.
I can recall, I had started going to church and
Yeah.
I want to be a good church man.
Yeah.
And I go to church and, they said, easy back on the sex outside of marriage, just.
Do you, I kind of want, I want to get in that a little bit.
Okay.
Do you, because, all right, I will say this, and it's all safe space here.
Okay.
I have stopped dating, and even, I don't have sex, because I've put in the work that I would be disappointed if I aligned myself with someone sexually and they're not even, healthy eternally and emotionally.
But don't those exist separate? Like, you can date without having sex.
See, no, you cannot.
Well, for some, and that's the kind
Come
of the story.
on.
So up until that point, I pretty much, whatever the woman, if she was ready, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
From saint to freak, I'm on the whole spectrum.
Okay.
So when she would say, I'm trying to wait until I get married, I can respect that. I'm not the one to pull you away from your walk with
100%.
God. But it was just another man, a mentor of mine, who was married to a pastor. He said, as a man, you need to set your own standards.
That's right.
It's great that you respect her place.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Why don't you say, I'm waiting until I get
I
married? I wasn't there yet.
You're like, I don't subscribe to that yet.
I was like, isn't it good enough for me to respect where she is? But going back, that did weigh on me, and I started thinking about it when I did go out with this particular woman, and I said, you know what? Let's wait. Let's talk.
We've all done that. Let's hold out, right?
Let's talk instead. Go to church together and
let's hold hands.
Let's hold
pray on
hands. And I started 10 o'clock rule and going home Don't let the sunset,
It's all respectful.
I tried.
But it sounds like you don't like that.
She killed it. She talked about me from,
Oh, as if you're not a good person. Like,
she questioned my manhood. She questioned my sexuality. She questioned
but hold on, so let me flip it on you. Nah, but hold on. You know where that come from, right?
trauma. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you're right, but trauma and what?
I don't know.
So women, I feel confident that I can speak for women in saying this. We are kind of groomed at an early age to, in a sense, whatever you want, we're going to give it to you in some capacity.
Okay.
So we're used to men moving in a way of, well, why are you not going to have sex with me on the first night? You don't like me? It's kind of a peer pressure kind of thing. So even though she's in the wrong, right? That's trauma. She's probably operating from a space of, this is what we're supposed to do. I'm supposed to have this sexual encounter. And as soon as you don't reciprocate or give that energy, it's like, is he gay? What's going on? We live in that space when we haven't done the work.
Well,
I've had sex with men that I should not have had sex with. But I did it because
I've
I
had
thought
sex
that...
with women I absolutely should have. I've seen a couple here that,
I love that.
So
Can you tell me one boundary that you have?
I'm big into one person at a time.
Yeah.
That's my
Good.
just kind of, and just the way things are going, and one boundary in which regard?
In dating, like you said,
In dating?
your friend said you had to set your own boundaries. So what have you implemented in dating?
I think respect.
Good.
One, I choose very carefully the women I date, but I think if we have a foundation of respect for one another,
Correct.
and that goes beyond the walls of just dating.
Yep.
It was just respecting your time, your body,
Yes.
your beliefs from a place of respect. Even in our communication style,
Yeah.
knowing what is a trigger for them,
Yeah.
or what makes them, how they need to be spoken to, and most of all, how I need to.
You sound like you've done the work.
It's the mentor. It's the people that you're
Yeah.
around. Like
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough, my dad, the way I saw him treat my mom, the mentors that I've had growing up.
You know, there's a little resistance to that. People are different. I don't want to generalize, but a lot of men say, I don't do therapy. I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't crazy.
Stay crazy then.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
right?
Right.
That's part of the dating problem right now. You have people that are unhinged, they're unhealed, they're damaged, they haven't done the work, and then they project it onto you. First of all, this was
That's
so
okay.
great to talk to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good to talk to a man that understands accountability. I just have to say, I have one of my favorite guests here. Who are you, ma'am?
My name is Izzy Stein. I'm a singer-songwriter in New York City, one of Michelle's closest friends. Really so amazing to be with you here at South by Southwest.
South by Southwest. Do I intimidate you? What are you working on, girl? What you got?
Well, I just released my debut album. It's called Questions. It's all about finding value in valueless situations, a lot with men, also just as an artist in New York and as an artist in general. And it just came out, so I'm here showcasing and sharing it. It's very exciting.
I am a fan, you guys. In New York City, I literally go to her shows. They're so beautiful. They're just thoughtful. She just graces the stage. I call it my second therapy session.
You have your spot at the Wallace Lounge.
I do have a spot there. I do. Shout out to the Wallace Lounge, by the way.
Shout out to the Wallace Lounge.
Yes, and
The best.
Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua, our manager.
In your ever busy career, you just dropped an album. You're performing. You're in Nashville performing. You were in LA performing.
Yes.
How do you find alignment in dating, right? Like, how do you find a man that isn't intimidated by you, right?
Well,
Like,
one thing is, I'm very upfront with who I am from the beginning.
yeah, you are.
I'm also off the dating apps.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lying that happens.
Yeah.
I would rather just get to know someone for who they are.
Yeah.
We share energy
Right.
when we hang out, and that's what's important to me. From the first date, I tell the guys that I'm dating, this is what I do. This is something I plan to make as a career for myself. My
As you
whole
should.
life. I want to have a family and I want to have a partner, but I don't want to give up a dream that I've been working decades of my life for.
That's right.
I've had a lot of dating experiences. I've had guys that
We've been out there.
yeah, we've been out there. I've had guys that have said to me, I want to have a kid in the next couple of years. If you want to be with me, you have to have that. And I say, okay, goodbye. Of course, I want to have children, but I want to have it at the right time.
Correct.
Have children at the right time.
Not on their time.
Yeah, on our time.
They keep forgetting it's our body, by the way, for some
yeah.
reason.
And also in a partnership means two people. I've gotten really attuned to listening to the signs, listening to the.
You're so good at that.
It's like somebody will tell you who they are.
Immediately, almost.
Yes.
You have to be dialed in.
Yes.
You have to have a certain level of healing
Yes.
to see those red flags, because they'll tell you who they are
Yeah.
immediately.
If they don't like music,
Yeah.
it's not going to work. Even like slight comments that people will say, like, oh, when you're done with this whole music thing, then we'll talk. I look for a person who's going to see me as I am now,
Yep.
but not see me only as I am now.
Correct.
Just like I want to see them as, yes, this is the person I'm meeting now, but they're going to grow. It can be challenging to get people to open their view.
What are non-negotiables for you?
I will not tolerate an unkind person.
Say it again.
I will not tolerate an unkind person.
No.
That means respectful.
Yep.
That means generous. That means looks out for other people.
That's right.
Cares about other people.
That's right.
You know, a red flag for me is poor communication. One of the songs on my album is called Talk to Me. It was written by a very true experience. I was dating this guy. He would say he was going to call me at like in 30 minutes. And at the time that I wrote this album, I was very unsure of myself, and I would just sit there and wait for his call. I'd wait by my phone.
Yeah.
At 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours went by, and I'm like, where is this guy? Just made me feel so undervalued.
I mean, that's what happened to me yesterday. I literally
Oh
was
my, every day.
waiting for the details of this party, and he didn't give it to me. I just don't understand why people can't communicate
Or follow through,
or
you
follow
know?
through, or just simply tell me, hey, it's not a good time.
Say that you can't
Yeah.
talk instead of just leading someone on, holding them on a string. It's so not cool.
It's awful. When you are going through heartbreak, something stressful, something that's impactful to you in a negative way, you go to the piano, do you
Yes.
write it out?
I have a lot of voice memos on my phone. I write every day,
you?
poetry and spoken word. I find a lot of healing in putting rhyme to
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
And also joy. I'm starting to write more about joy. In this Questions album, there's a lot of heartbreak in it, and I don't want to be a heartbreak artist. I want to be an all life experience artist.
Thank you not only for sitting here with me, but I truly admire you. Let the people know. Where can we see this
Well,
woman?
you can find me and Michelle at the Wallace Lounge whenever I'm there, which is on the
Upper West Side.
And I'm all over social media at Izzy Stein.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
You'll probably hate me, but I'm gonna ask it. Can you do so many questions? Can you do that?
Left me with so many questions.
Hey.
With so many questions, so many things left unanswered. Yeah.
My next guest is gonna give us her crazy stories. Who are you, girl?
I'm Traveling T from Philly.
Traveling T from Philly.
Tapped into Austin all the way from Thailand.
Love it. Come on, Ty.
And now let's talk about this crazy story,
All right, give it
okay?
to me. I wanna hear
I'm
it.
so excited. Set the scene. 2021.
All right, COVID.
Actually, I'm lying. It might have been 2020.
Pre-COVID. Into
Post-COVID.
COVID.
Some COVID. It was around COVID, okay? It was when we was in lockdown in Thailand.
Okay.
That's what was happening. So I had this new boyfriend, and I loved him. Like, that was really my man, my baby. Like, we was locked in. I was like, yeah, we gonna be together forever. We were
it.
not. He was a musician. He's insane. Enough
Well,
said.
that's the first problem right there.
Poor and hungry. Really chaotic. Ladies, don't date musicians. Like, I'm telling you right
No.
now. Just like you shouldn't date athletes.
I was gonna
Don't
say,
do it.
don't date
Don't do it.
athletes,
That is something.
musicians.
That is something you do in your early 20s. Don't do it after the age
No.
of 25. Like,
Facts.
just don't. Because
Facts.
it's crazy. Basically, I loved him. That was my man. We was celebrating Christmas because it's in Thailand. Typically, you rent a villa. So we're celebrating Christmas. It was so much fun. You invite your friends to come, and everybody celebrates. It was like 5 or 6 of us that put in for the villa. He ain't have no money, so obviously I paid his portion of the villa. Duh.
Now,
Because
you didn't know he had money?
I knew he ain't had no money. Rest. He had money when I started. He had money when we started out. I swear to God.
But he
did.
couldn't keep up.
He couldn't keep it. That's bad business.
Well, there we go.
So that was really my man. I was like, okay, love you. Like, it don't matter, because I'm a real lover girl. People
Yeah.
be like, oh my God. They don't understand. Like, I really love
Yeah,
men.
I do too.
Down.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm bi. But, like,
Yeah.
I love me a man. And
Yeah.
I be on my knees, begging on the track. Can't help it. It's no shame. Like, I love a man. You know what I
Is
mean?
it?
Basically, everything was fine. He was being really weird and distant. And I, like, didn't get why. I said, what's going on? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get really drunk and live my life. So I did that. And then I hopped around to different Christmas parties
Fun,
on the day
yeah,
of Christmas. Because, like, my boyfriend's being weird and I'm drunk and I paid for all of this shit. So
When you say
bye.
weird, is he not talking to you? He's like, what's he
He
doing?
was just being distant, like not really talking to me, like being kind of funny.
Like, you could feel the vibe
I
had
could feel the
changed.
the vibe had changed.
Ah.
So then next thing you know, everything's fine. People come to Christmas and we're like, oh my gosh, we're having Christmas. This is so much fun. And then at some point, the energy shifts. And there's this girl who had like been hanging around with us, and it's like, okay, fine. Like I didn't think anything of it.
There you go.
And then next thing you know, she's crying really hard. And I'm like, Ho, why is you crying? It's Christmas. It's not nothing to cry about. Like, what's going on?
You know her.
I know her. Like, I just met her maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
That's fine, okay.
So I'm like, why are you crying? It's Christmas. She's like, oh my God, they're saying things about me. And I'm like, who? And these other 2 girls, they are so lucky I'm not about to say their name right now, because I would, but I won't. And so these girls are like, these girls are making me cry. I'm like, why is they making you cry? What's going on? And she's like, they're saying things about me, and they're saying that I don't know if she ever said, they're saying that I'm hooking up with James. And I was like,
James is your man.
James is my boyfriend. So I was like,
Who's acting weird?
who's acting weird?
Right.
In the villa that I paid for, his portion. Tap that in, just
So
undernote
he
that.
acting weird in a villa that he ain't even
Really paid for, exactly.
on the reservation.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm like, well, did you have sex with my boyfriend? Because I'm just like a
Oh, so
straight
you
shooter.
asked her that?
Yeah, like, why not? Like, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
Like, be crazy?
yeah.
And she said, no. And I said, okay. Then stop crying and enjoy Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
they just making stuff up. Who
Right,
cares?
right.
I don't even know how it ended up finding out, but I think maybe 15 to 17 minutes later, turns out that she did have sex with my boyfriend. And I was like,
Wait. I'm sorry. How did they hook up long enough to have sex and you didn't know?
I guess they were like hooking up for like 5 days prior to Christmas. And I was very much like, all of this is happening because the catalyst were these 2 girls like causing a ruckus
That's
and making this come
awful.
out. And for me, it was very much like, okay, it's fine that my boyfriend's cheating on me. That's okay. Like you can, okay.
You move past that.
But did you have to tell me, like make it so that I found out on Christmas?
Yeah. What?
Like that's really traumatizing. Like you could have did this tomorrow.
Did you confront him?
Of course.
And what happened? Oh,
Back then, you know, I'm different now, but back then I used to throw bows and stuff.
This is traumatic.
No, it was like completely 100% traumatic. Like I've dealt with traumatic things, but like
Sure.
it was so wildly traumatic.
But why is she crying?
Please don't anybody hate me for saying this because
No, you better
women
say
have
it.
been there, but like as somebody who has slept with somebody's boyfriend before, like
Yeah.
when you ask me about it, I'm not gonna cry about
Yeah.
it. Like you gotta stand 10 toes down on being
Fact.
a bad
'Cause
person.
you did it.
Cause you're a bad person.
Because you did it.
Right, like the self-awareness is so important.
So
like
stand on it.
So stand
I
on it.
agree.
Like when somebody asks
I
you, yo,
agree.
you mess with my man, like I am, and I'm sorry, and I don't know where we go from here or what we do from this.
Fact.
I don't do that anymore. I have evolved.
No, but I know
I'm
what you
29
mean.
now.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
Okay,
though.
but like as women, you're in competition. There's a lot happening. Your brains are braining, and men are menning, and things are
Right.
hard. So I don't hold it against anybody who has ever like been with someone
I don't
else's
understand
partner.
why she got the nerve to cry about it.
I don't know, because you wasn't crying when you was jumping on
That's
it.
what I'm saying. And where is he at during this whole conversation?
He was somewhere in the house, and I like, you know.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm
But how
different now.
How did you move past this, though? Like, how did you heal from this?
Well, my ex-boyfriend was insane, and he's avoidant. So like he like never spoke to me or talked to me about it. He just like avoided me about it. But then at some point, like weeks later, like maybe 6, 7, 8 weeks later, he ended up talking to me again, and it ended up being like, okay, it's fine. And we did have like a small stint of getting back together.
Okay.
Because he was like, I'm sorry, and all this stuff, and I was all like, you asked me to be monogamous with you. I never wanted to be monogamous with you.
They
I
always
wanted you
started and can't keep it
finish
up.
it. And then we ended up ultimately not being together ever again, which
It
was fair
sounds
and
good.
fine.
It sounds
but it's
good.
like for the best. But at the end of it, I think the hard part is that I'm somebody who does not internalize the way that people treat me because oftentimes the way somebody treats you is not a reflection of you.
No,
it's a
not at
reflection
all.
of them.
Fact.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And like doing that, you know, you're able to navigate lots of spaces and lots of instances very differently.
Facts.
So I'm very lucky and I'm very grateful that I was able to do that. But
And you sound like you've evolved
know?
from it. Did you see any red flags prior to?
he was an unemployed musician who sold bleeps.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Now.
I'm sorry.
All right.
But I'm glad you
I was
spoke on it.
25 and I was fresh out of a crazy traumatic relationship, so I was just having fun in this new thing.
Sounds like you know now, and you
oh,
would never.
absolutely. Like, thank you, James. If you ever see this, you're probably not going to, because
Shout him out. Shout him out.
James, you're probably not even going to see this because you're not even on a level of like life that I'm at, and I love you. Like, I love that what you're doing is what you're doing, but like, you know that thing on TikTok when it be like, my ex could never find me because he can't afford to be where I be. Like, yeah, I love him. He's great.
I love that.
And I'm so happy for him. And I know that he's doing incredible things with his life. Like,
Good.
my ex can't afford to be where I'm at.
And
so,
there you go. And
like,
scene.
you will never see the
And
scene. Okay, so like there's
Thank you
that.
so much.
Don't hold the way that people treat you in relationships to too much value, because a lot of times it's not about you, it's about them. If you have no boundaries and people have no limits, that'll destroy everything. So please do the healing work you need to do within yourself to be able to create the boundaries that are important for you to be able to find people that will
Speak
love
on
you and
it.
treat you nicely.
Speak on
Amen.
it. Oh my God, that was fantastic.